Most law firm owners, they don't actually know how much money their firm needs to make. They guess, and guessing is why everything feels stressful. So I'm going to write my number here at the top here. Now, when I ask firm owners how much they need to make, I usually hear, more than last year is a big one. More than last year. Enough to feel comfortable, enough to be comfortable. And then I'll know it when I see it. Enough. None of these, 1, 2, or 3, none of these are numbers. And without a number, every decision, it feels emotional. This is the number that everything else should be built around. It should be your pricing, clients, time. If you skip this step, you end up busy, reactive, unsure, even during the good months. And this doesn't need to be complicated. Your number is made up of 3 things, and we talked about it in the last video, but we're going to get into much more detail. So your number consists of personal income, 2, firm expenses, then 3, margin. This is your buffer. First, let's talk about personal income. Now, what does your life actually cost? So you're going to look at things actually mortgage, rent, food costs. Think of insurance, bills, family, life. Then the fun part, I'm getting into these 2 things. These are discretionary spending. This is your personal income. And this is I'm not talking about a someday lifestyle. The real one that you're living right now. This is what you record for number 1. What you are living today, how much money you are spending. Now we're going to go, if you remember, number 2 was firm expenses. Now, everything it takes to keep the firm running, that's what we're getting at here, to keep the lights on. So I'm going to write down this is not an all-inclusive list, so if there's other things you add here, that's fine. But think of software, think of rent, unless you own or are paying to own, then mortgage. But how much you pay for help, think about anything. So do you outsource stuff? Do you outsource? Do you have payroll? That kind of stuff. Taxes. And then another big one, how much are you spending on marketing? Now, if you ignore this, your firm, it's going to always feel tight. If you just look at your personal expenses, but you don't figure out exactly what your firm expenses are month to month, it's going to feel tight no matter how hard you work. Now we're going to go to 3. If you remember what 3 was, margin. This is the part most firm owners skip. They are living almost paycheck to paycheck from a certain standpoint. I'm going to tell you this. Buffer equals breathing room. It allows you to take a deep breath and actually breathe. That's what margin, that's what buffer does. This is what absorbs slow months, bad clients, and unexpected expenses. This will take time to build. But once you build it, it's going to be a necessary thing to keep your firm running with unnecessary stress. Now, when you add all these 3 together, so go back to this first page. When you add up the personal income, the firm expenses, and the margin, now you're going to know you get your real number. Now, income. Is going to be expenses, buffer, equals firm target. That's what you're chasing. Well, I'm sorry, I'll put that up a little bit. That's what you're chasing. Your firm target income at the outset is to meet that number one, the personal income, the firm expenses, and to build up your buffer. That's a number. That's a real thing that you're going to work towards. And this is not a ceiling. I don't want you guys to think of it as a ceiling. It's a foundation. It's a starting point. Because my favorite thing is when you get to personal income, and guess what? You're meeting all these. You have all these met. Well, guess what? You can start doing more stuff. So you can have a number for your dream life. If I made $5,000 more a month, then I'd be able to travel more, or fill in the blank. That's when it gets fun. So understand, getting this number from the outset, it's not a ceiling, it's a floor, it's a foundation. It's to give you breathing room. Now, once you know this number, a lot of questions they disappear. So the questions, how many clients do I need? Well, guess what? You're going to have the answer for that because you know the number you're striving for. What fees make sense? Again, you're going to know your final destination, the number you're striving for. You're going to be able to answer this question, so you're not going to be asking it all the time. And 3, what? Ooh, that's bad. What work should I avoid? What's the high stressors? What do you not like? If you are crystal clear on your number, you're going to be able to say no a lot more often, which is what you're striving for. You stop guessing and you start designing. Some people worry about how this limits them, but it doesn't. Having a number in mind, it frees you. So clarity, it equals control. Growth without a number, it's pressure. Growth with a number, it's intentional. Now, if you've never written this number down, do it this week. I challenge you, do it today. You can literally do it in just a couple hours. Now, in the next video, I'm going to go on a little bit further into this. I'm going to look at the hidden cost of taking every case and client that calls and the pitfalls of doing that. So if you got any value from this video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button and you hit the like button to the video. And if you have any questions at all, I have links in our profile. You can follow me on LinkedIn, DM me there, schedule an actual phone call with me. Either one of those. I'd love to answer any questions you guys have.